Hello everybody. Now we...
Oh yeah, this is the whole kitchen.
Yeah, this is how we get the whole kitchen. Okay, now we have just finished our sadhana.
Yeah.
And we're in the kitchen.
At Värnamo Yoga Institut.
And we've just invented a new type of camera holder. It's our teapot.
I hope it won't fall down.
So we have a teapot as a camera holder, and we're preparing some breakfast here. For me, it was I was challenged in the hero's position, and I feel a very expansion of space in the middle of that one, like boom, like this. Everything opened up.
It's good.
Yes, in a good way. And as it opened up, all these things started to feel in my body and started to come up to process. So yes, it was a nice.
Okay, I didn't get any of that. No big experience. Yeah, for me it was no big experience at all, and it just feels kind of stable, you know. So because when I've done it before, it's always been like a lot going on, but now it's just
stable.
Yeah, stable.
This is our breakfast. Thank you very much. The sound is picking up from the iPhone microphone. Transmitting to the camera there.
Okay, so as long as
the camera has also have its own microphone. This is the proof for the power of sadhana. This is the first proof. They say that it's like this. They say if you invest 1/10 of your day in your spiritual practice, you will get 10 times back during the day. So invest 1/10 of your day. It's 2.5 hours, 24 hours, and then you will get everything. And then that means everything will work out during the day. You don't have to arrange things. You don't have to search for things. Things will appear out of I don't know, everywhere. And I had this aligned. Use a line, and this is like I had an issue with this because how was I going to do this recording? How was I going to do this recording? And I haven't solved it. I just had it put up in the universe, something like that. To please let me know. And now, as we have finished this sadhana, and then I remember, yeah, of course, it's a Wi-Fi camera. So now I can move around the camera and still record. So now it's solved from nowhere. This just okay. This is how you should do it. So amazing. That's just one example of and that's my experience doing this for many years. And that's why actually I do this, because it works. Something happens, and for instance, if I'm going to have a seminar, or I'm gonna do some teachings, or I have something very special to do at work, or I have some project, I do sadhana to prepare myself. If I do sadhana and I do it for like 4 days or 10 days or whatever, then I will be totally clean in my mind. So everything that's it's very common in many people living on this earth today, that we make ourselves smaller than we are. No, I can't do that. How should I think about this? Blah blah. All that stuff that makes you smaller than you really are. Yeah. And that's like.
They don't mean to. We don't mean to do that.
But no, that's not how it was supposed to be. So you got like negativity, you got fear, you got all these kinds of things that make you smaller than you really are. And what sadhana does for me, hopefully for you or for everyone, it's designed to get rid of all that. Take away all that fear, all that making yourself smaller than you are. Align yourself, connect yourself to the whole of consciousness, the earth, everything, and everything will be clear to you.
To the world's Wi-Fi.
Yeah, to the world's Wi-Fi. So like the infinite consciousness of people being on the earth, you connect to that one. Because as you turn down, as you turn down your ego and things like that, and it quiets, then suddenly you can hear. Suddenly you see things. Suddenly, oh shit, and this camera worked like that. Thank you. So everything works out because you are no longer doing yourself smaller than you are. You're expanding yourself. You're connecting, and as you connect, then you embrace everything, and everything goes smooth through life. And so that's.
So when you do this, I can agree with him. I haven't done it as much as he, but like when I do it, I just feel like, wow, I'm so stupid when I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Because you don't need it to do it for anything either, like for projects, just because you just feel better. Life is just better. So even this normal day, why not feel? It's good.
Yeah. Why not use that potential?
Yeah.
As we live our lives, and not doing it is like, that's stupid.
It's stupid.
Because
so basically, all of you guys out there not doing this every day, you're stupid.
or you're missing out on something.
Yeah, of course. Oh, you're joking.
Then again, the path to getting there, it's not straight. And we talked about this yesterday. You have to struggle sometimes, you have to challenge things, you have to get things out of the way, so to speak. And the more you have collected during your path on this earth, emotionally, physical, mental blockations, limitation of thought, limitation of everything, it's like in your system, it's like in your energy, in your body. And we're carrying that around, not knowing that we have like this, and that limits the way how we perceive the world. It limits the way how we use our senses, how we connect, and that's yoga for me. It's like getting loose from this grip. Oh, look like this and like this, and suddenly. By doing your asanas, doing your pranayama, doing your meditation, doing your blah and everything, they are designed to take the shit out and throw it away forever. So that's why, like,
it's like you're in a metal casket.
What's that? What's the blockation? What's the information that's stuck in the system, in the nadis, in the.
I mean, I guess this is a chest opener.
Chest opener, yeah.
So
and
we guess you expand
like
the heart, open the shoulders.
Go with your breath. Somewhere on this path, on this earth, I collected something, some shit I put here. Like, you're not good enough, or whatever. Emotional, mental things get stuck in your body, and you're carrying it around. By doing this, breathing, getting the prana, getting the oxygen, getting the blood flushing through your muscles, things like that. It cleanses, it cleans, it opens up. And it opens up, not only open up your body, then you open up your mind and you see things clear. And you feel like, that feels so good. You don't know what it is. As you start the journey for you don't know what, it just feels so good doing this, and that's how it continue, and that's the blessing for all these practices. And we're doing Kundalini yoga. There's a lot of yoga out there. People walk their dog. People go to the golf court. People throw darts at do whatever you can to do this. But
ice baths.
What's different is that the yoga has been designed over centuries, over thousands and thousands of years.
Yeah, there are a lot of techniques.
And that's why I'm like into this, because it worked like many thousand years ago, then suddenly probably will work today too.
Yeah.
So they're like verified over time. These mantras, these techniques, this we do.
So when you do like physical exercise outside of yoga, do you also get rid of this emotional garbage?
Yeah, I would say. Because your body, I would say, our body is designed for movement, designed for moving, designed for walking in nature, designed for instance, as you walk, you pendle your arms, you move your legs, you strengthen your aura just by doing that. And you see many of the exercises, they're like imitations of natural movements, some of them. So I would say, of course, to a degree, you get that. I would say there are many people out there go to the gyms and bicycle and running. You're a runner, you know how it works. As you go out running, everybody can do. You can reach levels of expand consciousness when you run. You can get runners high, you can kick all the systems, you can get rid of some shit, and you can get down to the basement, and you can go forward, and you have the mental challenge as you run.
It has the challenges, and it has the capacity to bring you like away from the thinking mind and from the what you thought were possible, right?
Yeah.
I guess that's the expansion, and here in yoga, that's like all the time.
Yeah.
Because there's so many times you think
all
like I can't do anymore.
Yeah. So I would say yes, because use your body and use it, but the challenge in living in the society today is that maybe in this industrial world the last 200-300 years we lost connection. We lost connection with our body. We lost connection and lost the ability to really listen in.
This brings me to a question. Because through my experience, like when I've done yoga, there's always been a lot more women. Or I've been the only guy, from the start.
I recognize that one too. Yeah.
Yeah. So why is this? And now you say this with connection, and because women usually they're more like feeling in their feelings, emotions. The guys are a bit more logical, right? So like, is it that they feel the yoga more, or like, or why?
I don't know. Of course, there's different answers to that question. One thing that comes into my mind is like, why is that there's more women going to practice yoga than men?
That's the question.
If you zoom out and you see the structure of our society, what has shaped us? What has shaped us during the last 100 years, 200 years? I think there you have much of the answers that we are like programmed. Hello, tough guy. We need to be tough guys. We don't show emotions. Things like that. Then again, women maybe get raised in other projections to do other things. So I think there's one answer, because the environment and the inherit from our parents and parents, and the history of that shapes us in doing things, not necessarily the right things. And as we are born into this, raised into this, then when I started yoga, everybody was, what?
Yeah.
Because they couldn't. There's no connection in the brain. Why should do that?
It seems weird.
It seems weird.
As the same for me.
The challenge maybe in living in this time is more that you have to come over that, because you also have a pressure from the norm established throughout the years. Guys shouldn't do this, or girls shouldn't do that. But that's bullshit. That's totally bullshit.
Yeah, but it's very common that you're the only one in your in your
but
zone.
I believe that is changing, and it's changing fast, because because we all have in common that we're humans, right? Female or male, we're humans, and humans has that capacity, and we have this longing, and we have this willing to connect, and I think especially we men has for so many years, for so many generations, has been disconnected. And I think that yoga is really a way for us to come back to how it is to be human, to be a man and to be a woman, and to connect with ourselves, with our body, with our emotions and things like that. And that's like, if you take up a recipe book, it stands yoga. If you want to balance your emotional body, your physical body, your mental body and your soul body, you should do yoga. Yoga means union and making all of this a part of you. I always say that your body, mind and soul should walk together through life, holding each other's hands. But if your minds run off, leaving the other two...
That's all the time, man.
Then you're not in balance. And then as I have recognized through my life and looking at others' life, then somehow cosmos, the universe will correct you so that you will come into balance. Something will happen that stops the mind from running to connect again with the other parts. So yeah, it's interesting, but I think that we all have the same capacity, and that maybe the society and history of has shaped us in being something that we are not. That's my answer to the question.
To the question of why more women do yoga, or of what question?
Yeah,
because the answer is that it's just closer. The step is not as big for most women as it is for a man, because of
they come from a context where it's more allowed to do this.
Yeah.
That could be one answer. Maybe you listening to this have another answer. Please let us know
in the comments below.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is really nice.
Yeah.
So this is day 2. We don't know how often we're going to do this. This vlog. We do it when we get the feeling for it. Maybe we will drop an episode every day. Like it will get every 3rd day, every 5th day. We don't know.
Yeah.
So far is much we want to tell you. So
we just like to talk.
And yeah, we like to talk. And actually, it's a good space. Not every day to free your mind like this. And that was one of the purpose in doing this, to have this conversation. So so anything you wanted to bring up before we close this day? It's a vlog. No.
I think we got it.
We got it. It works. If you put in 1/10 of the day, it will bring back to you 10 times because you connect.
Yeah.
And
that's like the Kundalini yoga mantra, right? Like you do this, if you keep up, you will be
kept up. Yeah.
That's usually Yogi Bhajan said, right? Or somebody.
So it is a powerful tool, this Kickass Sadhana. And I hope that more and more of you out there that's new to this will discover it. But take it in your own path, in your own tact. How's this called?
Pace.
In your own pace.
Yeah, in your own way.
In your own ways.
Yeah. And I mean, you can try it if you can't keep up the whole thing. Like everything you do, and that's good for you. So I just think that it doesn't have to be so hardcore, you know. Start your sadhana practice like at home. You can just go up and before you go to work, you do 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough.
Yeah,
for
man,
sure.
Changes everything.
And if you're not used at all doing yoga, go take a walk. Do things like that. Be in silence for like 10 minutes. Turn off your telephone. Turn off your television. and just try to connect and breathe and be in the nature. That's a beautiful thing too.
Yes, indeed.
So until next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Kickass Sadhana.
Kickass Sadhana.